If we see Mike Barnes in Cobra Kai Season 5, the question stands, will Daniel be able to beat him? To be fair, I don't think Daniel could beat him back in the 80s. He only won that fight on a sudden death scenario, and if it wasn't for Silver making Barnes win a point-lose, point-win system in order to make Daniel suffer as much as he could, Mike would have won in the first minute or two. I think if it was a street fight, Daniel still wouldn't have had what it took to take Mike Barnes on. I think Mike was like the third boss level, and Terry Silver even says, "Last time you weren't fighting this," when referring to Johnny Lawrence. Barnes was tougher than Johnny, more psychotic than Chozen, and just a genetically gifted fighter. I mean, he was supposed to be the most difficult fighter, seeing as how it now goes in tiers of Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3, with the third one being the most challenging. I think if Daniel and Mike fight today in Cobra Kai Season 5, it really depends on just one thing: if Mike continued his training. Now, if Barnes did, then Daniel stands no chance. If he gave up karate, then maybe we'll get a quick story like we did for Johnny in the beginning of Cobra Kai Season 1. I really wonder where Mike has been. As we left him in Karate Kid 3, he was swindled by Terry Silver out of 50% of all the Cobra Kai dojos if he did win, and I'd be surprised if he didn't try to sue Silver on account of giving him bad orders, which resulted in his loss and the breaking of his winning streak. I bet there's a ton of anger and resentment towards Silver and Daniel, assuming he didn't evolve and kind of grow up. If you want to check out more about this and what Sean Kanan, Mike Barnes himself, has to say about the future of Mike Barnes, then check out my interview with the man himself, linked in the description. So what do you guys think? Do you think Daniel could still beat Mike Barnes? Do you think they'll still have a feud? Or do you think Mike is completely over it and he apologizes to Daniel in Cobra Kai Season 5? That is, of course, if they come face to face. Which I kind of doubt that they wouldn't. I mean, you can't really bring Mike Barnes in there and not have Daniel meet him. Maybe they become friends and team up. Let me know what your theories are down below, and I will see you in the next episode of Cobra Kai Theory. Until then, remember, pain does not exist in this dojo, does it?